So I was going through the listener mail this morning, and I pulled out some really good ones.
Ooh.
Okay. This is from Diana R.
Dirty Diana?
Don't think so.
Okay.
Recently, I was thrilled to find a message on Facebook from Keanu Reeves.
Another one?
I was very excited for just a moment. Then I wondered why Keanu Reeves would be contacting me. Then I noticed he had only a few followers. That was also very odd to me. So I
Red
checked
flag.
it out, and I learned that Keanu does not do anything on social media. It was super nice while it lasted.
Oh, he's already taken, though. We talked about the woman earlier this week who's in a relationship with
Yes,
him.
exactly. This one doesn't have a name. I love the rim night lights on my toilet. It saves me a lot from running into things at night. Thank you for that.
Great.
Okay. Awesome. This is from Michael. Always good information.
Oh.
I have been a long-time listener and a long-time reader of the Kim Kamatsu emails.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, take one trip to Japan, right? There it is. And on that happy note, welcome. It's Kim Commando today. It's your fun podcast about all things digital. I'm, of course, your beloved digital goddess. I think I should introduce myself. We're having a political fundraiser tonight at our
Are you?
house.
Yes.
Beloved digital goddess.
Should I just like stand there and say, hi, nice to meet you. I am the beloved digital goddess.
You should be lowered in on ropes.
Do you
with
have a rig in the
spotlights.
house?
Yeah.
You have one built in, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you guys come over and help?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, we'll lower you down. We'll bring a pulley system.
Could you imagine?
That'd be hilarious.
It
Yes.
would be so funny.
I can imagine.
And they'd
I'd
all
love
look
to
at-
see it.
They'd all look at me and going like, ooh, she's really lost it.
This is the day Kim Commando jumped the shark.
Exactly. And then, of course, we have Andrew Babinski. You're here with us. And what are you
Hi.
talking about, Andrew?
We're talking about pornography.
Excellent. That's going to bring them in. There go the ratings. And what do you have, Al?
Scammers. Yeah, those people on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere else who say, I'm going to help you make $10,000 this month.
Really? I was just going to fall for that.
Oh, Kim.
I just got a bunch of Google Play gift cards that I was going to send them.
No, not Google Play, Amazon,
Oh,
ding dong.
Son of a biscuit.
Man. Okay, what do we need people to do?
We need them to like, comment, share, subscribe, follow. It's very easy. What's that, 5 clicks? When you're working in a day, you do about 26,000 clicks. We're just asking for 5. We do the podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Best place to watch. I've heard this. Best place to watch this show is on YouTube, Kim Commando, or youtube.com/Kim Commando.
Yes, that is. Although we are on Rumble. Do you know we have 20,000 followers on Rumble?
It's really weird because I go to Rumble and I see all the followers and I see all the gains, but then the views are like 412. It's really weird.
Something is suspicious.
Yes.
I'm going to call the folks at Rumble.
Please.
Maybe I should. I could reach out to Dan Bongino.
I don't know.
We're friends on Facebook.
Cool.
What a humble brag right
I'm friends
there.
with Keanu.
I had Keanu Reeves. All right, here are the top 5 things that are happening in the techverse that you need to know about right now. We actually wrote about this in the current newsletter that you can sign up for at winfromkim.com. When you do, you're entered to win a brand new iPhone. Is that the Ascension Big Data Leak
Oof.
with 140 hospitals, 40 senior centers. This is bad.
Didn't you say at one point this was like half the population?
No, that was the other one.
Oh,
They just the hits keep on coming.
No, that was Change and
my
United Healthcare.
gosh.
This is another. But the reason why this one is so bad is that people are going to the hospital. Like this one guy, Zach Lopez, he was in Southfield, Michigan. And he went to the ER room because he wasn't feeling right.
okay.
And he was thinking like, oh gosh, I'm in a lot of pain and I think that my cancer is coming back. And so he goes to the ER. He sat in the ER for 7 hours before a nurse got to him.
In horrible pain.
Yes.
But he couldn't get medicine.
Because?
The hack.
Yeah.
They brought down all the computer systems. Wow. I mean, it's awful. So what you need to do, and again, we wrote all this. It's all on the website as well,
is.
because Allie and I put this together, is that you need to have like a physical copy of all the medications that you take.
Okay.
And you know what? That was a good idea when you talked about with your dad.
Yeah, my dad does that. He has had some health problems recently. And every time I go to the hospital with him, he pulls this little piece of paper out of his wallet and it's got all his meds on it, which saves so much time. The nurses are always so thankful.
And it's always so embarrassing too because they're like, your doctor's like, well, are you taking any medications? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Which one? There's a pee, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
It's yellow.
I take, it's in a bottle. It's really hard to open. You know
Get it
that
at
one?
Walgreens.
Yeah.
It's that one.
Yeah.
That one. And then and if you look on your iPhone under the health app, is that there are a lot of things in there that, I mean, until Allie and I were actually going through it, I've never really looked at it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have it hooked up with Mayo Clinic and then also with the UCLA as far as their computer systems. And then if you scroll all the way to the bottom, it says, do you want to export your health data as a PDF? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. But it's a good idea if you have that, if you have any type of conditions, health ailments or things, that you actually have a physical copy of your health records that you could take in. And so this way you have it. So anyway, I clicked the button and it's like, oh, it's 66 pages.
Is that good or bad?
It went back to like 2012.
It's thorough.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And guess what? I didn't know like how to translate kilograms to pounds. So
Right.
I went after
Did you panic?
Well,
You saw
I
your-
did. I did. I was like, okay, 2012. Okay, I wonder if I'm still weigh the same amount as I do right now. I'm such a freak. I know. I'm such a freak. And I'm actually 2 pounds lighter right now.
Good
at her go.
job.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm such a freak.
At least she's self-aware.
Yeah.
Yes. Meanwhile, Dell, 49 million customers.
Yeah. They said it wasn't that bad though, because it was not any transactional information.
No, it's
it was just your name, your phone number, your address.
So if a dude from Dell shows up at your front door,
Right. You know how he got that information.
Yeah,
'Cause
that's the thing with these that I think people don't really think about. It's not, okay, nobody's going to like hack you from this information, but they could if you fall for one of their scams, right? If somebody
Also-
calls you and says, hey, calling
Yes.
about your Dell, because they
Right.
know you have it.
Also, this is available for sale right now on the dark web, and it's just going to be bought by all the telemarketers, and you're just going to get 10,000 calls.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Adele, rolling in the deep.
Yes.
I just crack myself up all the time.
You're the one.
What do you mean the one?
Nothing. Continue. Number 3,
Roblox is adding paid ads
Gross.
to the games.
there's already ads, isn't there?
No, virtual billboards going to be all over.
Oh, okay.
Walmart's already lining up. Do you know they have 72 million daily players?
Yeah, Roblox is huge.
43% are under the age of 13.
So my daughter plays Roblox.
Yes.
And because the words are close, and she's like, Dad, I need some Robux to play Roblox. And I'm
Right.
like, absolutely. You play that game for an entire year, I'll get you some Robux. Every month. Have I been playing it long enough? Can I get some Robux? Can I get some Robux?
You've never given her Robux?
Never given her Robux.
Wow.
She's the personality type of love them and leave them, though. She'll be like, this is
Okay.
my favorite thing on the planet. 2 hours later, I hate this thing. This new thing is my favorite thing on the planet.
That's when I bought the nicest colored pencils and a lot of adult coloring books, and I think I did one page.
One page, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
it.
don't. I never understood that.
Everybody, but I think everyone's every woman, I'm going to go ahead and gender right now, but every woman has said, I think I'm going to color. It will be awesome. I'll relax. It will calm me. This is boring. I am done coloring.
Okay, I didn't even try.
You didn't even get to that point?
No.
Well, you did it with knitting, though, right?
I did. I
Yeah.
bought the knitting. I did. That's so embarrassing. And you know what's bad is that, because, Ian and Barry will look at me like, when I tried something like this, they'll look like, okay, and they actually take bets off to the side.
How long it will last?
Yes. It was like when I tried to juice. Okay.
How long did you juice for?
Like an hour. An hour. And I still have this super expensive juicer sitting in the pantry, mocking me.
I'll buy it off you.
I also have a juicer.
Do you use it?
I did juice for a while. No, I don't use
Longer
it
than an
anymore.
hour?
Yeah.
All right.
Weeks.
It doesn't really work. Okay, scammers are all over social media and YouTube,
Doing?
grabbing voices.
Yeah.
And cybersecurity experts are saying that you need to do one thing. I can't say it. Can't say it here on the podcast.
Why?
I shouldn't even be talking about it right now. What do you think that one thing is?
I don't know.
Remove your voice from the internet.
Pretend you have a different voice when you go on the internet?
Never say anything on the internet. Never.
Ever?
Ever.
Well, that's impossible.
Yes, I know.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You too.
Well, then fine.
I
I'm
was
going to
gonna
start
say.
right now.
Missy, content queen. Hello. No, that doesn't work. We have to talk.
Okay.
Jason Jones has a Cybertruck. Finally, this. And he picks it up from the dealer, drives 35 miles, okay, and plugs it into a charging station.
Right.
And then he looks underneath the Cybertruck. He's like, what is all that coming out from underneath the Cybertruck?
Was it cyber goo?
All the coolant.
Oops. So yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he calls up Tesla and he says, I drove my new Cybertruck 35 miles
Right.
and I put it into the charging station and all the coolant just like came out of the car and like the dash is like going like, no. Okay. And they said,
I really wish that's how it reacted. You got in your car. No, don't drive. No, the coolant. No, we got none.
Listen, man,
that would be funny.
it would be really funny.
Just a little,
I want that mode for my car.
no, like a little Elon
Yeah.
pops up. and before he got his hair too.
Yeah.
That would be
Yes.
it. So he calls up Tesla and Tesla says, we're sorry, it's
Yeah.
not covered under warranty.
Warranty's only 30 miles.
Yes, it's not covered under warranty.
How is coolant, the entire coolant system, not covered under the
It's
warranty?
no, there's no bumper to bumper warranty here.
gosh,
So of
Tesla.
course, he went online, got a lot of traction with it, and then Tesla said, "Oh, we'll be right there with a tow truck.
Thank
We'll
goodness.
be right there with a tow truck."
But how sad that you have to go raise a stink on the internet to get your car fixed.
Pretty much everything now.
Exactly,
Yeah.
but it's also 35 miles.
That's a lot.
Ridiculous.
It's a lot for those cars.
It is. You still want to buy one?
No, I don't. I've never wanted to buy one. I just think they look cool.
Do
I want a
you?
Tesla car? Yes. But I don't want the truck.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you don't want a Tesla car.
Self-driving is amazing. It's so cool.
Go tell the people at the FTC that. All the people that have died. Okay.
They've got a list of the deaths, and then they have
Yes.
Andrew saying, like, it's cool.
I survived. It's good. Let it go through.
I hope there's a warranty on the air conditioning, though.
Why is that punchline coming?
It'd be super cool. Hey, it's Kim Commando today, and if you haven't already, make sure that you enter to win that brand new iPhone 15, $799, which, we were talking about this at dinner last night. I got to ask your opinion. Okay, brand new iPhone 15. Go to winfromkim.com, winfromkim.com. And Ian says, I need a new iPhone. And I said, oh, yeah, you should, because his battery's like, into like 60%. I think he has like an iPhone 10.
Okay.
And I said, yeah. I said, why don't you get one? They're like $800, and I'm sure I got credit card rewards. You know me, I gotta, always saving a buck.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, I'm not getting that cheapo iPhone like you're giving one away.
He wants the
What?
Pro Max.
Yes.
Well, that's just a size difference. It's not that the iPhone is smaller. It's not a cheapo iPhone.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Ian's being a little bratty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would be the same way. I would say, no, I don't want the $800 one because I need the size.
Yeah, he wants a big one.
Yeah,
he
I
wants
want
to
the
take a lot
screen.
of photos.
I
That's
want
not
the-
being bratty.
All right, fine.
I mean, you have a Pixel.
Yeah. You're
Why-
not even, you're
Yes,
not
I
even
do.
cool like us with iPhones.
Exactly. All right. OpenAI.
Yeah.
I read this. Horrible.
Internal. Is it horrible?
Yes.
Okay. There's an internal debate whether or not they're going to let OpenAI, which is ChatGPT, do pornography.
Oh,
They put up this
But
memo.
it's erotica.
Well, yeah, I can read you the things they want to allow.
yeah, you need to. It's because it's not just like, oh, hi, here's a booby.
Right. Which they don't do now. They do not
No,
allow
no
even
nudity.
here's a booby
What happens?
now.
What happens if you go in and you say, I want a picture of
It
a
just
booby?
says no. It says no. It tells you that the
Did you try?
OpenAI is not allowed. No,
Get
I
out,
don't. I don't
perv.
have the image service.
Oh,
you should try it with your paid account and see
Yeah.
what happens.
I'm sure.
I
Then there
love
goes,
that in your history.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me. Yeah, and then Ian will
in
see it.
2024, Kim Commando looked up how to do.
It would like to know if it's trying to figure out whether it should include erotica, extreme gore,
Ew.
slurs, and unsolicited profanity.
And they're calling this responsible porn.
Well, that's the thing is that with OpenAI, their pledge is to have responsible artificial intelligence, but they also maybe we can make a buck with some pornography.
Exactly.
And so they said, first of all, this is not about deepfakes. Deepfakes are out. We're never going to allow deepfakes. OpenAI will not do that.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Well, until it becomes profitable.
Yeah.
But they're having a conundrum if they should allow this stuff, because right now OpenAI doesn't. I just want to know what unsolicited profanity is.
I'm with you. I've been
What is
confused
that?
about that since you said
If
it.
you're like, hey, write me up a resume, and OpenAI is like, go screw yourself. I don't know.
Or maybe it puts like, she's the effing best. At
Right,
The,
if it just adds it
just
in its
adds
work.
profanity.
Yeah.
So we don't need porn. We don't need more porn. We have porn.
Also-
We've got porn everywhere.
There are already AI tools to do this. Do we really need to make like the mass market one do that? Shouldn't you go find the?
Okay, what about like workspace? Like we have ChatGPT for workspace. So everybody in the building can use it.
Oh, surely that would be.
Okay.
Yeah, there'd have to be controls in place.
Yeah,
right?
you'd have to have a toggle that you could turn porn on and off.
The HR.
But that's
It's
interesting.
there.
It's got to be for profit, though, right? There's
sure.
no way they're sitting around a boardroom going, we need to have extreme gore because money. That's the only reason
Well,
why.
and they're announcing on Monday. You know, we're recording this on a Friday, so on Monday, they're going to be announcing their OpenAI search that's going directly against Google
Where is it going to be available?
as part of ChatGPT.
Okay.
So it's going to be AI based. But but speaking of porn, I have a friend of mine.
Hold on.
No,
Get
this is true.
comfortable?
This is a true story. And her name's Deborah, and she has like kind of a warped sense of humor.
Okay.
And so we were at a restaurant and just waiting to come in, and somebody looked at her and said, you look really familiar. Where do I know you from? And she said, she actually looked at her straight face and said, I do porn.
Does she really?
No, she
Oh,
doesn't.
It's just a joke.
That's
Okay.
a good one. I like that, Deborah.
And I sat there, I was like, oh my God.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. And then there's one that I do. This is really a good one. Is that like, so you're sitting down like in a bench in a park or something like that, and somebody will come in, like they'll sit like right next to you, and so, or at the airport, whatever. And what you do is just you lean forward and you whisper, "Did you bring the money?"
You've done that?
At one point, you're going to get someone who goes, yes, I have it. Let's go.
It's like they look like. I had one guy just like grab his crap and run away. You should try that.
I'm going to try it.
The ringing's back. Do you guys hear it?
I don't have a ring.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's mine. It's like
Maybe it's your brain.
during that whole Deborah thing. It's like 37 billion decibels.
Oh, that's not good.
Wonder why you had that.
It's the short in the cable.
Oh. Oh. We're having technical. We need to have something that like goes across. This is technical difficulty.
It's just Andrew. Yeah, that's a good song.
Have you ever heard the lyrics to that song?
Well, you don't need them. Can we keep going?
I don't mind.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, Wayne, we're just going to keep going.
All right. It's Kim Commando today, and just a reminder: this is not the Kim Commando show.
No.
The Kim Commando show is a different format because people have asked, like, what's the difference between the Kim Commando show and Kim Commando today? Well, about 6 million listeners.
Whoa.
Aside from that,
Who asks you that? When you say people are asking.
It was me. I asked this morning just to make
she
sure.
did. She came right in. She's like, you know what? I'm not sure. She's only
Kim,
worked
it's been
here for
5
like
years.
5 years.
I feel confused today.
There's
she's-
no people.
She's a little slow.
She's just trying to brag about a radio show. This is how she does it.
They're so mean. They're so mean to me. I can't believe how mean you are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He's not a nice man.
Oh, God. I don't know what. I know I'm having trouble.
You got her all kerfluffled.
So the Kim Commando
People
show.
out. What's the difference? I wanted to ask you. What is the difference between Kim Commando today and the Kim Commando show?
Well, how would you answer it, big guy?
One's on the radio, the other one's a podcast on the internet. One's on 500 radio stations, and one is on just streaming. One is just Kim Commando, the other is Kim Commando and these two people that she's going to fire because they were mean to her on this episode. That's the difference.
And also where you get them.
Yeah, you'll get one on all of the radio or
Or
through
Apple Podcasts.
Podcasts.
Or Spotify.
Or you can join the Kim Commando community.
And how much is that?
Whatever you want, just name your price. She'll just discount the membership. It doesn't matter.
See?
That's actually true. We don't check for discounts.
No.
Anybody can get the discount.
I know. It's like
Yeah.
somebody did send me an email, I don't know, a month or so ago, and they're like, I'm 40. Do I
Click it.
qualify for the senior? Like,
Yeah.
sure, whatever.
Click it.
I don't care.
We don't care.
Doesn't matter to me.
Fine.
Take it.
But you get 30 days free.
Yes.
So you're going to love it. Absolutely. All right. So, Al, talk to us about scams.
Okay, there's a guy named Kevin David on YouTube. He's got 1.4 million followers. Videos with names like $500 plus watching YouTube. Make $100 a day.
Ooh.
Earn $500 a day just typing names. $30 an hour watching videos. Let's hear the intro to one of his videos.
How to make money online. Today, this year, something that actually works that you can do from anywhere in the world. That is what we're gonna be covering in this video, and we're gonna show you how to get started in literally 10 minutes or less. So take your phone, throw it out the window so you can pay attention, and let's get into it.
Literally 10 minutes.
That's it?
So these days, things are not going great. He hasn't posted a video since 2022
Okay.
because the FTC said, Kevin, you simply must stop scamming people. So Kevin is...
You must.
They
must.
sent them a letter.
Well,
Hey, Kevin.
The thing is, they kept sending to him and his partner David, who run this whole thing. So they do, one of their big things is Amazon. So they had this whole program where they would say, send us some money, we'll send you our whole business course to start your own Amazon store. You don't have to do anything. This just generates money while you're sleeping. It's basically, it's free money. Why wouldn't you? Some people paid up to $100,000.
No.
Oh yeah, to
From a
these
YouTube video?
from a YouTube video. Yes.
Oh, I got an idea.
Kim,
no.
hold on.
No.
You have too many people that are asking you questions to deal with. You don't have time for this right now.
I don't have no.
That's-
How not to fall for the scams?
Right.
I will charge $100,000.
You should do that video, yes.
Okay.
So they also do, they were doing crypto, easy way to make money. So the FTC got involved because people kept reporting, I gave them a bunch of money, nothing's happening. I didn't, what happened? They had to pay $2.8 million in refunds, restitutions to these people. So
Wow.
there's no more videos. All the old ones are still up, which I think is really interesting.
Right.
Yeah, they're still there and probably still making ad money.
Yeah,
now
why
that
are
I
they
think
still
about
there?
it.
But they're not allowed to take any new customers on?
Correct. Yes. Yeah, but they're allowed to leave these videos up. So
That seems wrong to me.
Yeah, YouTube takes down a lot of stuff.
I mean,
Yet
they take-
this one. They go, nah, we'll leave
Okay,
it
we
up
have
there.
we have this we subscribe to this Muzak service.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We put music on anything, it goes up, it goes right down.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, we got and we are subscribed. I mean, we're allowed to use this
You
music.
pay for the rights.
Yes, exactly.
it's very annoying. Yeah, basically every video. And I like to think that not everyone who did is just some idiot. Like, these are people who, this guy's good at this, right? Kevin knows the words to use. He knows what to say to convince you that, yeah, I'm the person to teach you to do this. Because, of course, people make a ton of money on Amazon. Why not you?
Right.
How can you avoid this stuff? Because eventually it got to the point where the FTC stepped in, but it took a long time. So what if you find somebody who's saying, yeah, I can help you out? Or
Well, TikTok is covered with these people who are selling courses. I mean,
See?
they are
Yes.
everywhere.
this actually reminds me, we got a new report recently about how online creators make money. One of the biggest ways is courses.
Wow.
So it's the old, if you want to get rich, I'll teach you how. They're getting rich by teaching you how to get rich.
We need courses.
Ah, yeah. This is where my brain goes. Instead of that's tragic, it's how can I do this?
No. It's courses. I mean, we've been talking about this
We have.
behind the scenes.
Okay.
Andrew.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ma'am. All of a sudden he gets respect. What the hell's going on here? Sorry, Al.
It's
All
a
right,
wacky
you're doing
Friday.
courses
Mhm.
on,
I think we're gonna start doing courses.
but
like
this
on
was your
AI.
roots. This is where you started.
Exactly. And speaking of that, as I was cleaning out my office the last weekend, I found the first book that I really wrote,
cool.
1,001 Computer Answers. Okay. And tucked inside there was a review from the New York Times.
No kidding.
And the gal who did the review said, because it was computer answers. I mean, this was like when we talked about drivers,
Yeah.
and files, and all
Yeah.
that other stuff. And so the question and I took like questions from people, and some guy sent me a question and said like, how can I tell what this file really is? And it was like number one.ass. And then my answer was, do you think that the file name is talking about you? So, but this whole review was about how she injects humor into computers, and it's so unexpected. I thought to myself, I'm still doing the same darn thing.
You sure
What a cool
are.
throwback.
Yeah,
I
it was
love that.
funny.
Will you bring that in? I want to see it.
Yeah, and then the cover of the book is that they used like, you know how like if at that time there was a negative, and if they used the wrong side of the negative, your face looked weird. The cover of the book is the wrong side of the negative.
Intentionally?
No, they didn't. It's the wrong. And I kept telling the publisher IDG, I'm like, you guys are like flipped my face around. I don't even look like that.
I want to see it too. We should show it on the
Yeah, you should
podcast
bring
next
it.
week.
And then there's a Japanese version I found of this book.
Wow.
Did you translate it yourself?
No, his publisher did all that. I should have.
She didn't learn Japanese until like 2 months ago.
Oh,
That's
That's
where
true.
the guy came from, Kim Kamatsui.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, let me
Wait, I'm
finish this
sorry,
tip.
Allie.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Then there's Allie.
Yeah.
So there are also a ton of apps, right, that say, play this app, you'll earn a bunch of money. Go on this website, fill out these surveys. Almost all of these sites and apps and whatever else are junk. You're not going to actually make any money. And I have found the best way, because of course all the marketing copy and all the blog posts you find are going to be people saying, do it, do it, do it. Just add Reddit to your search. Do the name and then Reddit and find the most recent threads and find out
That's super
are
smart.
actual people making money on these things. And if people are wasting their time, they're going to post about it on
Right.
Reddit. There's one, should I call out the name? No, we don't need to. That, of course, says, yeah, make passive money. You just fill out surveys, blah, blah, blah. Every thread I found were people saying, this used to be good years ago, and now $15 for hours and hours and hours of work a month, maybe.
Yeah.
Is that worth it?
No.
No, we get we get this question a lot though, because people are
Yeah.
always looking like ways to make
Yeah.
money, sitting at home, taking surveys.
Yeah.
And because you see all these ads.
Yeah.
If I play this solitaire game, am I gonna make?
No.
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 You know what? If you're going to make money sitting there and doing nothing, the answer is no.
Right.
Okay. Just
But how do they get away with that? I see this ad for this game where the woman's playing it, and in the corner it shows her PayPal account going up $25, $50,
No.
$200, $250. Obviously, I know it's not real, but how do they get away with that
So
marketing?
They do get, yes, exactly. I don't think that they have to really, there aren't standards for these things. And maybe eventually the FTC will step in and say, you're lying to a lot of people. They might, but it takes
that would
time.
be nice.
It would be nice.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Kim Commando today. Just a reminder, this is not the Kim Commando show. Everybody's been asking.
Hey, Kim. I was wondering.
I mean,
They're actually lined up outside the
they are.
building.
So
I remember you were telling me yesterday that you got pulled over by a cop, and you're like, "What did I do wrong?" He said, "Nothing." I have a question though.
that didn't happen.
Oh, okay.
I did not even say that.
She's
Crying.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, hilarious.
What am I going to do? I don't know. Maybe I should just keep doing the Kim Commando show. I don't need this stress in my life. Couple of times a week dealing with you people. All right, talk about Apple.
So the new ad came out. It's called the Apple Crush ad.
It's horrible.
It's bad.
And the internet and you two are not happy with it. Now, when I first saw it, I had no context. I literally had no context. I was going through TikTok, and someone just put up the new Apple ad, and I watched it. And afterwards, they started ranting and raving about it. If you haven't seen it, there's like every instrument imaginable, any tool that someone would use to be creative, whether it's sculpture or a video
Paintbrush.
game,
Paints.
paintbrushes, a huge hydraulic press smushes
Piano.
everything down. It destroys everything. And then when it's all over, the press lifts up and there's the new iPad there.
When
thinnest
I
yet.
saw it, I thought it was horrible.
But here's the thing. You said it exactly. It's thin. That's why they use the press. Because the symbolism is you can take all these things and we'll press them down into the thinnest iPad ever.
But for the people who haven't seen it, it's actually pretty unsettling. Like
is
they
very
zoom
unsettling.
in on things in this way that's just like, ugh, I don't
And
like
that's how the
this.
internet's reacting. I mean, literally, Hollywood stars, artists.
Well, it's like it's like you're putting all that you're getting rid of all of that creativity. I
Or
mean,
the symbolism is you're putting all of that into one thing.
it's not the same thing.
It's all how you interpret it, because I originally didn't see it as a negative, but I understand everybody's point who does, that basically all that makes us human, they are saying we are
Yes.
going to crush and put it
You
into the
just
iPad.
need to put it into here.
Right.
Just buy
but
this
their theme
iPad.
is, but Apple, to their case, they came out and they said, yeah, we missed the mark. We get it. We
Whoops.
understand your complaints. That wasn't what we were trying to say, but we're not even going to tell you what we're trying to say. We're just going to say we're sorry, and we're never going to air the commercial.
No, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's very bad.
Yeah,
but
it's
know,
weird.
but I think the iPad right now, that iPad, is a product without a home.
What do you mean?
It's a whiz bang iPad. Has AI built in, and we were making fun of it that now you can put the pen next to it. It's going
Right.
to charge.
Ooh.
It's got no headphone jack. Also, but for $2,000, that's
That's a lot of dollars.
So by not a home, there's not going to be a consumer group that's going to go out and need to get it. Is that what
No,
you're saying?
I mean, am I going to sit here with a $2,000?
No,
tablet?
we're not. It's funny because I think the people that really will want it are artists
Yes.
who do digital art.
Graphic art.
My
yes.
husband is an artist, and he has not this one. He has the last whiz bang iPad. Uses it every single day, and a lot of his friends do too. And they have the pencil and the whole thing.
Well, and then if it's a tool to make money,
Yeah.
There you
and
go.
Then
Yeah.
maybe it is. But it's for you to buy an iPad and then put the Magic Keyboard next to it,
No.
so you can now have a MacBook.
Right.
Buy $1,000 MacBook instead.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm curious how they're going to market it now that there's been all this backlash, because they have to. I mean, they have to get out there and get people to sell it. Is it just going to be an iPad sitting by itself saying, "We're sorry, please buy this"?
No,
Our
I'm sure
bad,
they
please
have
still buy
backup
this."
creative.
I'm sure they do.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do. All right. So now, if you're listening to the audio version of the podcast, we are so thankful that you did. Make sure that you hit that big old like button and leave us a good 5-star review. And now, if you are watching the podcast, we're going to show a quick video. So if you're listening, if you want to see the video, just head over to youtube.com/KimCommando. And now, this is a video that I found, and it's of a humanoid robot factory in China. Now, look at the they have. They're saying that these humanoids are going to be in airports and restaurants, elder care facilities.
I gotta be honest. When I saw it, I was like, "This is like equivalent to the Wall of Presidents at Disney
No, it's
World."
not. Their faces and the way that their hands are moving.
And why does one of them got 8 arms?
Okay, well,
That's just for testing purposes.
that's the
Andrew.
octopus version.
It's going to be at the airport. Your exits are here, 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 and here.
That's a good idea. No, that's a server at a restaurant.
Oh yeah.
There
But
you
did
go.
you notice that the women were beautiful?
And the men were all
Well,
old.
of course.
yes, yes,
That's who we trust. We trust beautiful women and old dudes.
hot chicks and grandpas.
Absolutely.
That's the
Oh.
thing here.
I'm not that old.
Oh,
Ooh.
sorry. I was just trying to dish it back.
People are asking me about that.
They're asking you what?
How old you are?
Oh yeah, everybody's asking Kim.
Kim, I have 2 questions for you.
So mean to me.
Say goodbye.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye. We'll see you Monday.